Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Now we're on the Isle of Wight, which we actually don't really come on that much. I should really do it more, but I just always, for some reason, forget about this route. I don't know why, I just always forget about it. But yeah, we're on the Isle of Wight. We're going to be basically discussing this route and obviously the Arosa Line, which is coming out soon. Obviously this was Rivet Games' first route they did for Train Sim World 2. Obviously the Arosa Line being the second one they're going to be doing. So we're going to be driving up to Rivet Games. This is our service coming in here. So yeah, we're upgrading at the moment. I'll wait for this to come in. Whereabouts it's going to stop? Should stop around here, I believe. Oh yeah, around here. Stop. Stop. Look at that floating. Let's get in. Let's take over the service. Be nice if the hub was on. Let's pop into here. Hello, we're taking over this now. Yeah, we're taking this up to Ride Pit Head. Let's get that down. Get that in. Is the master switch in? No, of course it's not. I'm gonna set that to forward 2. Just gives you more power. Instrument lights on. So yeah, we'll have to do this on stream at some point. I think this probably will be the next British trip we do. Obviously, if you are watching on release day. Let's get the door shut. It's not coming out the front where we're going. Passenger lights, we'll have to get them on at the next station, which will be Ryde St John's Road. Anyway, let's get going and we'll start discussing really. This came back out in October, so because remember this one came out and then like a week later we had Munich to Augsburg. That was an exciting time for the game, getting two routes out within 1 week space of each other. I don't know if it'll be fairly similar when it comes to the Arosa and Clinchfield. I think Clinchfield will probably be a couple of weeks after this one comes out. No, after the Arosa comes out. But what did everyone actually think of the Arosa Line? Obviously from the live stream, which was just a couple of days ago. Obviously if you're watching on release, obviously do pop your thoughts in the comments below. What did everyone think of the Arosa live stream? There was two things which bugged me. Well, actually really just one thing really. That was the distant scenery. Which just looks... I mean, if you compare it to what Clinchfield looks like, obviously with the mountains and all, it didn't look brilliant. So hopefully, they did say something about a day one patch. So I think they will be sorting that, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully they will sort that. Because even in this one, obviously, there's no mountains or... And there's the distant scenery, but I mean, the trees look just normal. But yeah, hopefully they can sort out the distant scenery on the Arosa Line. But I'm sure they will. I've got faith in Rivet. Yeah, so this was their first route. It came out back in October. It's 7, 8 miles long. Obviously running between Ride Pier Head and Shanklin. Lovely little route. Obviously using the class 483. Obviously the X1938 stock. And that's another thing actually. Rivet Games, for another DLC, it's on the roadmap at the moment. They are going to be doing the actual 1938 stock, which I'm not really too sure how that's going to work, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be a separate timetable like we have on the Diesel Legends pack for the Bakerloo line, because it would look a bit funny seeing the 1972 stock running alongside the 1938 stock in a modern day setting. So I'm wondering what they're going to do for it. I mean, obviously pop your thoughts in the comments below for that as well. I think what they're going to do, someone actually did suggest it, I think they're going to do a multiple timetable where they have, obviously just the 1938 stock. Or maybe the 1938 stock when it comes to the DLC, maybe it will be sort of like a rail tour service we can do, a bit like what we've got on East Coastway and South Eastern. Maybe we'll get something like that. You never know, who knows. But yeah, looking forward to seeing it on the underground. Obviously properly. Obviously this one you need to do off the rails mode to get on the underground, as it doesn't have the fourth rail sort of pick up. What is it? What's that thing under there? No, that's not the fourth rail thing. Anyway, we're not stopping at Smallbrook Junction, we're going straight through it. We've got Ryde St John's, Ryde Esplanade and then Ryde Pier Head. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Arosa Line, which I believe is 22 miles. Oh, I actually better look this up actually. I think it was 22 miles the Arosa Line, or 22 kilometers. I'll have a little look actually. It should be on the wiki. Let's search it up. Road line, 26 kilometers. It's a meter gauge railway, so it is narrow gauge, which is quite cool. And obviously you do get the street running section, and obviously just going up in the mountains, massive viaducts. Really am looking forward to it. But yeah, 26 kilometers long, which is around 20 odd miles, and it does take an hour from one end to the other. But I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we will be showing that off on release. Anyway, let's bring that down to 30. This is Smallborough Junction. I don't think we're stopping here. That's right, St John's next. Lovely. Let's get that. Back up to 45 now. It's gone back up to double track now, which is basically most of the way to Ryde Esplanade. This one's a fairly easy route to learn hard off, because there's not really... But the speed limit doesn't really change much. Yeah, I mean, the top speed is 45, and most of the way it is 45. It obviously comes down to 40 and 20 on a couple of sections, but yeah, it's a fairly easy route to learn HUD off. I reckon if you do want to start learning routes HUD off, start with this one. This one probably is the easiest. Or even West Somerset, that's easy. Obviously that one's a bit more slow pace though. But then the Arosa Line, I think the max speed on that is 22 miles an hour. So that one's even slower than West Somerset Road, but it feels like you are going much faster, and you're going up a mountain, so you're not going to be complaining about going that slow. In fact, you'll probably enjoy going slower than fast on the Arosa Line, because you get to see all the scenery, which looks brilliant. Here we have Ryde St John, sort of the main place on the island where all the trains get sort of maintained and whatnot. Obviously, in real life at the moment, currently, the line is shut because obviously they're getting ready for the new stop, the class 484. So the whole line is being upgraded. And I can imagine probably this is being sorted as well, because obviously when we did the 465 on this route, we sort of clipped through the canopy. So I suppose they're going to have to sort of redo this. I don't think the 484 would fit under. And there's also quite an annoying bug for this route with the livery designer. Obviously, with help of Pete, we've actually made a... oh, we better get the passenger lights on, because there is a tunnel upcoming. We've made an Island Line livery, like the proper Island Line one. It's really snazzy. But we can't use it, because it's bugged at the moment. I ain't got long until we can leave. And if you're... Why does it keep cutting us back there? And if you are watching this far into the video, do put Ride into the comments section. Obviously, big thanks if you are. And yeah, I will stream this route before the Arosa Line does release. See, that's one thing I don't understand. On the Bakerloo line, you can't actually open the front door up, because they were saying, oh, well, why do you need to if you're in the tunnels? I mean, you can just go in off the rails mode, run this on here, and easily just get out into the tunnels. So I don't really know why there is invisible barriers on the Bakerloo line. I just don't really see the point in it. I don't know if TfL were just like, oh, we don't really want people running around in the tunnel, can you somehow block it off or something? But I feel like that might have happened, because I don't know, I mean, but you can literally go in scenario planner and just walk through the tunnels when you get in this. It's not too sure what's up with that. But it's quite slow around it. It's 20 miles an hour up to the pier head. probably want to slow down a little bit. We are a little bit above. There you go. Lovely. So yeah, this tunnel here actually has been, because apparently it was getting flooded or something, so they actually had to sort of raise up the track bed. So that's why the 483s can go, or can only go through here. I don't know if they're going to be changing it, but I mean, no, there's still a bit of height to it, the tunnel there. Right, I can't have to Wight Esplanade now. I don't think there is a stop mark here, so I usually stop at the end of the canopy, which is just here. Oh no, the other thing that did bug me about the Arosa Line is, wait for it, there's no working PIS. I mean, I think at Kerr there must be some sort of PIS system. Is that sort of a major station? Yeah, there was no PIS, which is a little bit of a bit unfortunate. I don't know if Rivet maybe don't know how to do it or something. I suppose they could ask Dovetail to help out. No, right here head next. Not too long. Let's get the door shut. You can always leave here a bit early. Doesn't really matter too much, really, does it? Leaving a little early. Off we go. And we're off. 20 miles an hour onto the pier. There we go. Onto the pier. What is everyone's favourite station on the Island Line? Because it's a tough one. It's either Brading or Ryde Pier Head, but then it's just, I don't know. I can't decide what out of those two is my favourite station. They're both beautiful stations. Obviously Brading, one platform, it's got the derelict bridge, it's got the abandoned island platform. It's quite a cool station. Then Ryde Pier Head, I mean, it's on the pier, which is cool. Anyway, here we are, Ryde Pier Head. There we go. And here we are. Right, Ryde Pier Head, we made it. Alive. But anyway, everyone, that is going to be it for today's Train Sim World 2 video. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Obviously, do pop all your thoughts in the comments below, obviously, on the Arosa Line, on the Island Line as well, if you want. But that is going to be it. Obviously, link is in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously, do check out the channel merch. You'll see that on screen now. Obviously, you can still get your F7 merch, obviously, for the Clinchfield Railroad, which should also be coming out fairly soon. Yeah, that is it from me. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Bye everyone, take care.